Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I took this white dresser and gave it a full transformation into more of a modern two-tone industrial inspired dresser. I bought this dresser off of Facebook Marketplace. The person who sold it to me mentioned they tried to DIY it and unfortunately it didn't come out the way they wanted and decided to go a different route. So I was actually pretty excited to take it home and give it a new and different look. The frame and overall status of the dresser was pretty good. It had some nicks and, normal wear and tear on the top, a couple of stains here and there, but nothing that was too worrisome. The very top drawer was super hard to open, which indicated right away that something was wrong with the drawer glides. And indeed, the left glide itself was completely broken. I needed to replace it. So, no big deal. And with that in mind, I started cleaning and disassembling the dresser.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win.
Once I was done with that, it was time to remove the layers of paint. I used a 120 grit sandpaper to start off. I sanded the first drawer for quite a bit, and it was really hard to remove the paint. So I decided to move up to an 80 grit sandpaper. It became a little bit easier, but it was definitely still more challenging than it should be. By the way, just in case you're wondering, on sandpaper, the lower the grit, the tougher the sandpaper. So in this case, 80 versus 120 grit means that the 80 grit is way tougher than the 120.
I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone.
And after about an hour, this is where I was. One drawer down and about a half of another one to go, with a third drawer waiting for me and the whole frame. Ugh. So I decided to try something else to speed up this process. I used Klean-Strip Premium Remover and Stripper. Using a clean brush, I applied a generous amount to the drawers and tested it out to see if this would help.
Here with you, I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away.
The recommendation is to wait about 15 minutes for the chemical reaction to take place. As you can tell here, the paint starts to bubble up. This is a great sign. This means that it's working and the paint is going to come off more easily. I'm super excited. Ensuring I'm in a well-ventilated area, using a flex scraper and gloves to protect my hands, I simply scrape the paint off the drawers.
Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin.
I did go in and decided to add a second coat of the stripper to fully remove the layers of paint. It actually took a total of 3 layers for this to remove fully off the drawers. and finally got them down to their natural color. And with that, I decided to follow the exact same process for the rest of the dresser.
Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. Spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you?
To stop the chemical reaction, all you need to do is use some Klean-Strip mineral spirits. I simply applied it on with some steel wool, gave it a good scrubbing, and then wiped it off with a clean rag. Again, when using these type of products, it is so important to be in a well-ventilated area and use gloves for protection.
You feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you?
Once the mineral spirit fully dried, I went back in with the sander and sanded everything down. Because my vision was to apply a stain to the drawers and paint the frame, I sanded them down differently. The drawers needed to be fully down to their natural wood. This is so important when using a stain so that it gets the color fully. The frame of the dresser, I just sanded it down enough to where it was nice and smooth, not necessarily down to the natural wood. And with all of that prep work complete, all I needed to do was wipe down all the pieces to remove any excess dust before moving forward.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place.
By the way, just a quick tip. Something I like to do for hard to reach corners is use a clean brush to dust it off before cleaning it with a wet rag. This makes it so much easier and allows you to reach those corners to ensure all the dust is gone. Let's now focus on the dresser frame. This part of the dresser, I am going to paint it. So first, I applied a layer of all-purpose primer. Something I like to do to simplify the cleaning process is use some aluminum foil on the painting tray. So that way when I'm done, I just simply throw it away.
You gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you.
After the primer dried, I lightly sanded everything with a 220 grit sandpaper before applying the first layer of paint.
You owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet.
For this piece, I had in mind the modern dresser for a teenager, particularly a teenage boy. So I decided to paint the frame in a black color. I used Behr Limosine color in an eggshell finish. I applied 2 layers of paint, lightly sanding in between each layer in order to get that deep, rich black color I was looking for.
Till they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears. 'Cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. Spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin?
Once I was happy with the color, I used Varathane polyurethane in a matte finish to seal the piece. But before I could do that, I lightly sanded the piece with a 200 grit sandpaper, correction, with a 400 grit sandpaper, and cleaned it off with a wet rag.
Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you?
By the way, I know this looks like I'm adding a gray layer to the dresser. This is totally normal. Once the polyurethane dries, it's going to look black. It's just the way the polyurethane looks when it's being applied. And I did end up applying 2 layers of polyurethane to ensure that this was completely sealed.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin.
While that was drying off, I focused on the drawers. I wanted these to be a brown color, but I really liked the pattern that they had on them. So I wanted them to be a light brown so that the stain wouldn't be too overpowering. And to do that, I prepped the wood with Varathane Pre-Stain Wood Conditioner. I applied an even coat of the wood conditioner with a clean brush. Then I wiped down all the excess with a clean, lint-free rag. Now, why even use wood conditioner? This is going to help prevent streaking and blotching. It's also going to help ensure that there's an even and beautiful stain throughout the entire drawer. For the stain, I chose Varathane Wood Stain in a Western Oak color. And going with the grain, I applied an even coat of the stain to the entire drawer.
Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this.
When I was done applying the stain, I felt it was a little too dark for what I was going for. So before it dried off, and to bring the color down just a notch, I used a little bit of mineral spirits. I simply applied it onto a rag and lightly rubbed it against the stain until I reached the desired color. Then I simply followed the same process for the other two drawers and ensured they have an even look.
To lose all your control, do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you.
Once the stain fully dried, I lightly sanded the drawers with a 400 grit sandpaper just to make sure it was super smooth. And then I went in and I sealed it with the same polyurethane I used for the frames.
Baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it.
While the drawers were drying off, I decided to give the knobs a little bit of an update. I used Rust-Oleum black in a semi-gloss color and gave them a quick little spray painting to match the black frame of the dresser.
So go ahead and just spin. Just spin for me. Won't you?
And with that completed, we were done. All that was pending was to fix the drawer glider and put it back together.
Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. Spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within.
Okay, guys, let me remind you what we started with. It was a simple white dresser that just needed a little bit of TLC. And we ended up with a beautiful two-tone, modern, industrial-inspired dresser. I envisioned this dresser going in a teenager's bedroom. And guys, guess what? That's exactly where it ended up. I ended up selling this back on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm so happy where it went and how the dresser ended up looking. The contrast of the brown and the black is just beautiful and classic. The frame is simple and elegant, and I am super happy with the results. If you guys like this transformation and want to see some other projects that I've done over the past 6 months or so, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I post a video about once to twice a month, and hopefully you'll enjoy them all with me. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks here at Angie's Crafts Furniture Renovation. Bye.